Yoo-hoo!
Has it always been like this?
Yeah.
Really? I don't recall.
I think
To be fair,
every time.
I am insane.
Every time, yeah, same. Every time we open this game, it's like, oh, does it look like that? Oh, does it sound like that? Oh, does it look like that?
Dude, it just all gets scrambled in my head, man.
Same. That's how it is when you are like you and me right now.
Shit.
Please do not turn your PC off.
How dare you give me orders? I was reading Landmine.
Landmine.
What's the costume, Detective Gumshoe? Just on the other side of the fountain, sir!
Oh my god.
What? Oh no, they killed him!
No!
Wait.
Was it out in the... What? Was it out here in the open all along?
What happens? No, it was just discovered in the tall grass back there. We moved it out here in order to examine it more thoroughly. Then let's get down to it.
Let's get down to business. To the feet. The cum.
What? No. I won't rest until I leave nook and cranny. Granny? What in tarnation? What do we have here? Didn't we have already a pendant like this?
Yes. You don't remember where it's from?
Yeah, I do, but like, just, for the audience.
Oh, it's another pendant! That's 2 treasures in one day! How lucky is that?
Good heavens.
And hey, this pretty baby's made out of platinum silver too!
Whoa. Another pendant on top of the one we found on Mr. Deacon?
I swear it's the girlfriend.
Is it possible that these two... Hold it right there!
Yeah, it's probably him.
Yeah, and his fucking gang. Hands off, Mr. Prosecutor. You sure know how to cross the line, don't you? Oh. A pendant, huh? This is a very decisive piece of evidence. How can you tell?
I like the color.
Look here and read off what you see. Lauren. Oh,
I was just gonna take my vitamin. I didn't think it was gonna be her.
Lauren! Hey, it's a name that's engraved on this!
oh.
Yeah, it's her.
Yeah. We have you now, Miss Kidnapper.
My 7! Hello, sweetie!
Hello, 911 emergency.
Welcome
There's a
in.
handsome guy in my house.
There's a handsome guy in my house.
Wait a second.
Wait a
Get
second.
that.
It's
It's
her.
only
This is me.
Hello! How are you doing?
No, you don't understand.
Ay, ay, ay.
I can't believe you were one of my kids.
Lance!
Now I literally had my suspicion of her, and now I don't, since Langsy's pointing her out.
You're kidding! Miss Pops was one of the kidnappers?
Yes.
What?
It was me. I held Lance hostage. Y7 says, "Hi Larry, I can't believe you guys kidnapped someone." Man,
depends.
shut the fuck. Don't tell them.
Pops is one of the kidnappers.
Don't tell them, Y7. I have a lot of men in my basement.
What? But even knowing that, I can't call this case solved. Or over. Over? Okay. Hey, guys! Case closed.
Oh,
Get the car ready.
that
And I mean the
face.
special one for this young lady.
That face.
Hold it!
Again, Mr. Prosecutor. What is it this time?
Are you proposing to Mrs. Pops?
What? Are you
Wait a
proposing
second.
that Miss Parks is also the culprit in the murder case? Maybe.
Oh.
What happened? I thought Officer Meekins was your suspect. We found it. Found what?
That wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
The officer's gun. He literally dropped it in the middle of a thick patch of grass. Your country's police are a sham. Just look how careless they are. Who are you calling a sham?
You.
The officer's gun didn't show signs of having been fired, so it can't be the murder weapon. So Officer Meekins had been cleared of all charges, I see. And that's when a brand new suspect comes walking onto the scene.
A woman.
Easy. The murder only happened because the kidnapper started fighting amongst themselves.
Y7 says Gumshoe isn't a sham, he good boy. Yeah, he tries
The
his
only sham
best.
There was an attempt. As I recall, it was you who said that, right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Miss Pops, did you really kill Mr. Deacon?
She kidnapped but didn't kill. Oh, no, she's being fucking...
Yeah, is she being set up or like
yeah, what's
convinced?
the what's the word?
Like threatened that they will
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
her
yeah,
family
there's
or
a-
something like that.
Excruciating? What's the word?
I
English.
forget too. Exploited?
Exploited?
Something like that. I know what you mean.
I can't believe it!
Oh,
Thanks for the confession.
he has a laugh! What the fuck, Y7? He says, is that a butt plug on her finger? No!
It's literally a lollipop.
I mean, it can be.
God damn it. Agent Lang, it's much too early to declare this case closed.
Not for him.
You fucker. Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Look at you. So sure of yourself. We've got the culprit's own confession and some very incriminating evidence. What more could you ask for? Miss Lauren Pops,
A woman?
Yes?
I want to hear it from you. Tell me your side of all that happened today, from the kidnapping to the murder.
Oh, the jam lollipop, not gonna lie, forgot those existed. Yeah, I mean, it was many years ago I had something like that.
Yeah.
But why?
Remember the 90s?
Oh god.
I
I'm a kidnapper and the killer? Isn't that enough?
Oh my god, where'd she
Calm
get those? It's fine if you're the one behind everything, but only if that is the truth.
She's gonna fall in
Now
love with him.
then, will you tell us the truth?
She's gonna fall in love with him.
Too easy.
Because she's like,
Or
oh, you
is there
trusted me
some
when no one
reason why
else
you
did. Oh!
can't? I've got the smart face off, man.
Yes!
I've had a change of heart. I think I'd enjoy seeing you sulk away as the losing mutt.
Whoa!
Alright, you heard me. Let's hear about all the evil deeds you committed today.
Why is he so hot?
I don't know. I don't find it hot at all. You tell me.
Because you're not into men!
Correct.
The one who came up with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon.
We knew that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage. Mr. Amano would pay anything to get his son back after all. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money,
They got the money. When? Where?
Mr. Deacon turned on me and he tried to kill me. Oh, damn. Okay.
I don't believe that. There, are you satisfied? She just confessed to her crimes a second time.
Hmm.
At least you have the guts to admit what you've done. I can at least respect that much.
Wait, Lang respects women?
No,
Press X to doubt.
just what's the manner of speech? Miss Pops, is that what you said really the truth?
Yes, it is.
If that is the truth, it certainly isn't the whole truth.
Hmm.
Because there is something that seems a bit too improbable in her confession. Like, how did she kill him? Like, weapon? Where's the gun? But you know, it doesn't.
We need it for the game.
I think the last two are what we need to press.
Probably, but I'll just press everything. The one who
Yeah.
came up with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon. Oh, oops. I need
That
to
isn't the
tap in.
press. How well did you know the victim?
I've spoken with him only a few times at Lance's house.
A few times. That's it?
Yes.
If they only met a few times, I don't see how they could have trusted each other.
But if you hardly ever talk, then how could he trust you not to steal his plan?
That doesn't matter. Yeah.
That's completely irrelevant. He's planning to betray her from the very beginning. Which is why he chose someone he wasn't especially close to. Isn't that right, Shihana? Shihana?
Oh god, how the fuck is she supposed to sound?
Monotone as fuck, I guess.
Yes, however, Mr. Deacon made a very poor choice. In the end, he was killed by the one who intended to betray himself.
Ha! I bet he didn't see that one coming.
We knew that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage. How did you do that to your boyfriend? What the fuck?
What's up? You knew? How did you know something like that?
If you're dating a rich person, maybe don't try to, you know, take them hostage.
It's the tip.
Oh no! What should I do? What?
Okay, what's wrong for now?
Come on, isn't it obvious? You're making your scary face again, that's why. Why don't you try asking her in a nicer, more gentle way?
Hello, stupid.
No.
Then I imagine he's like shaking like a bag of something, so it goes chicka chicka chicka. He's like, pay attention.
One,
How's
look
the-
at the...
Yeah. Look at the funny bag.
Yeah.
You like this noise? No, stop it, Laren. You're always like this. You always fall for the stern-looking one. That's why you'll always be unhappy. See?
Oh my god, you're
I
going to be
told
right.
you.
Oh
told you.
no. Women.
Or maybe that's it. She's been bewitched by your icy glare.
Mind your own business, Kay. Now then, Miss Pops, let's continue with your testimony.
I need to see how old she is.
7? Oh,
19.
19. Wait,
And it doesn't say how old Edgeworth is, but we think he's like 20.
20. Yeah, around. I would put the same number.
Hello, Nick. Let's Google it.
Or look.
How old is Miles Edgeworth in... Is this her investigations?
Patience. What?
26. Yes, of course! Mr. Armano would pay anything to get his son back after all.
Hold it!
Why did you believe that?
Anyone who knows Mr. Armano would think the same.
I bet Lance is that old man's greatest treasure, with quotation marks.
I suppose he would be to a doting father like Mr. Amano.
I always figured that was it too, and I was always envious of Lance for it.
Oh? Because your dad's...
I got this pendant from my father.
Oh?
And I believe that as long as I have this, I'll find my father again someday. Oh god. She has daddy issues. He'll welcome me into his arms, riding on the back of a Pegasus, have strong muscles, and I'm not going to be attracted to him at all.
Pendant. She must truly believe it to be the wing of Pegasus.
Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money...
Hold it!
Would you mind telling us a little about the plan itself?
Well, first we captured Lance.
Oh, how did you do that?
Well, Mr. Deacon did that on his own, so I don't quite know.
Ah, and here I thought you knew how to steal people away.
I shudder to think what she would do with such knowledge.
Yeah. Sorry, I really don't know, but somehow Mr. Deacon was able to contain him. And we had to... Oh, all we had to do after that was to wait for the ransom to be paid, but... Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me!
Hold it!
Why do you think he did?
I have no idea, but maybe he had planned on doing so from the very beginning. Like the hot guy said.
Miss Pops?
Wait, Mr. Deacon planned to kill Miss Pops from the very beginning? Was that ever really likely to happen?
I wonder if the necklaces have
There's
something
no
to do
way,
with
yeah.
her dad, so that her dad, like, for example,
Maybe
doesn't
Mr. Deacon
love
was her dad?
Yeah, I was thinking like her dad was maybe like the leader of Mr. Deacon's, so he was like, get rid of her, but I don't know.
I don't
just my
think
first.
he tried to kill her at all.
Hmm.
The fact is, she has the wings. Mr. Deacon
Yeah,
has
the horse.
the chain, the horse, yeah.
So Pegasus.
Yeah, Pegasus. So why would he hold onto the other half, essentially?
No idea. True, that could make it her dad. So she killed her own dad. Damn!
No, she wouldn't. Nah, she didn't kill him. She did not kill him. No way. What should I do? Should I raise an objection? Yeah, I guess. I'm sorry, but I don't think what you just claimed is all that likely.
Huh?
I don't think Mr. Deacon would have ever been capable of killing you.
Oh! But why? We were total strangers! Oh, it's definitely her dad.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon for people to kill each other over...
Miss Pops, you really are clueless, aren't you? You stupid.
What do you mean?
You never knew what your role in the kidnapping was, nor do you know who you really are. What the fuck?
Enjoy, Y7. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he just chose her immediately. Without them talking much.
Yeah. But I do, and I can show you this piece of evidence. It's gotta be the other Pegasus, right?
Thank you, Y7. Kisses,
Mom!
Take that!
Why are you showing this to me?
So what about this pendant? This horse pendant, along with this piece of evidence, shows who you really are.
Take that!
These two pendants resemble each other, wouldn't you agree?
Hey, you're right! They're the same color, they're even made out of the same material!
I believe that these two pendants are actually one. Shall we give it a try? Oh,
Wow,
beautiful.
it's totally Pegasus!
But
Why? Why does... Oh, I accidentally clicked.
you're a smart lady. I'm sure you can imagine why that might be.
That's funny. He says you're smart, but he's just like, this is so simple. You should be able to figure it out.
Dumb bitch.
Yeah.
No, this can't be!
Yeah, you found your father. Congratulations.
Yeah, good job. Congratulations, you fucked yourself.
So the two make a set. Yeah, it's just another trinket.
Shiny trinket.
It's not as though this changes anything.
True.
You like imagination, Agent Lang. Very well. I'll show you with this evidence.
It smells so good. Enkos is doing something in the kitchen.
Ah!
I'm hungry.
This is a bit of evidence that gives meaning to the Pegasus pendant.
Whoa! What could that be?
Is it his real name, maybe? Love letter?
My
What does the
dear
love letter say again?
Lanzamano, may I come see you again? Your beloved Viola.
Oliver Deacon's
Colin
real name?
Deveray, whereabouts known after he escaped prison, stole a gun. We thought he might head for where his wife and sole daughter are. Okay, that's the clue.
I
But
think
despite
that's
our
it, yeah.
surveillance, he has yet to show up. No, that has nothing to do.
I think that's it, the one.
You think? But why?
Because, yeah, here, this...
Oh,
that's
you just
the
mean the
people's
sole
daughter.
daughter part.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Take that!
Was it that easy?
Oliver Deacon was just an alias for this man.
Alias.
Alias? Yeah, sorry. Alias.
No worries.
His real name was Colin Devoray. The name that is etched on the horse pendant.
But
What? An alias? I suppose he had to hide the fact that he was a felon somehow in order to live.
yeah, I wonder why.
And it makes sense, given what is written in Mr. Devoray's dossier.
I swear the part about his dominant hand is gonna come into play.
I'm not sure. But what I really wanted to point out was this.
Soul daughter. Oh, we have to click now.
Yeah, I guess.
Take that!
Daughter. Mr. Dover had one daughter. And her name was Lauren Pops!
That's a lie! That person was not my father!
He couldn't come out and tell you that he was your father because he was in hiding. However, I believe he was trying to secretly watch over you. You still believe that a man like that could kill the daughter he was separated from? Or even that such a man would allow his daughter to get involved in a kidnapping plot?
Let me just show the stream an unrelated picture of someone.
Unrelated? Huh?
I swear that 0.00% are gonna know who this is, but I'm gonna find it funny. Unrelated picture of someone who has a daughter they did not try to kill.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Not so fast!
Not so fast.
Oh my god, I love
And
him.
what is so funny, Agent Lang? You're good at making things up in your head and deciding it's the truth, aren't you?
That's what prosecutors do.
What are you trying to say?
What is he trying to say?
Your thinking is much too innocent. After all, I thought of another possibility. Is that so? Well, let's hear it.
No, I'm gonna keep it to myself.
I'll grant you that the two of them are father and daughter. But isn't it possible that they both knew that fact?
Ooh.
It was no
sleazebag.
coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the House of Amano.
You sleazebag, Lang. You think she's lying?
Yeah.
Otto, welcome in.
Boto.
Otto.
Boto. And the two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping.
Ah.
Wouldn't you say my scenario is perfectly probable as well?
Well, not perfect, but possible.
Sorry. So this is his vision of how things might have been. You don't have any proof that either one didn't know of their true relationship, right?
How are you doing, Otto? Are you feeling better? Sick little
Otto.
boy.
You mean they knowingly committed the kidnapping as father and daughter?
That's right. As one rotten family. Is that really what happened? I had better take a long, hard look at the evidence.
Long and hard. Where?
Yep, his favorite combination.
Me too.
What?
Otto says, I am better, no pain medicines, it still hurts, but I am much better. Yay! I'm glad to hear it. Okay,
Hold it!
bless.
Yes. Precisely, and what father would ever willingly kill his own daughter?
Not so fast!
I've seen a lot of things in my travels. And I can tell you that being related by blood is sometimes proof of nothing. Yeah, I can confirm.
Yeah, okay, so he was just like, nope.
Hold it!
I think you're full of shit. You think they knew? Yeah, I don't think only the victim knew. I think the girl realized it as well. They both knew who the other person was, but they had to pretend that they didn't. Because it was on the land. The fuck?
Lamb, yeah, I don't know what that means.
You got it. The victim couldn't exactly go around flaunting who he was. Furthermore,
Damn, he's using big words. That's a big boy.
big boy words. One as a butler and one as the friend of the son, you mean? They probably thought that was their best shot. Is that what you honestly believe?
Sure.
Of course! Dude, I want to play like a night watch it only talking like that, like a freaking psychopath. Yeah!
Just like Lang?
Yeah!
Ooh, that would be cool. I mean, again, we really need to roleplay in there, Chad Larry.
Yeah. You mean how they plotted to commit this crime as blood relatives? Can you think of a better partner? They're certainly a clever pair. I don't know, I wouldn't call her clever.
No.
The butler and the girlfriend. No one would ever suspect that they were, in fact, family.
Yeah, I guess in one way it is a good pair.
Yes, from the very beginning, they painstakingly practiced those roles well. Wouldn't you say? I believe you're being a bit too overconfident for someone with no evidence.
Bro.
Am I? Because I don't see you presenting evidence to the contrary.
Also true. Alert, hot man is right. Alert. Pizza is not biased.
Without evidence, we're stuck in a stalemate. Agent Lang isn't wrong. His scenario is certainly a probable one.
You better hurry up and do something or Lauren's gonna wind up looking really bad.
I know, but first things first. Is Agent Lang's line of logic factually correct? Did the two of them really knowingly commit the crime as father and daughter? Okay, so we have to present evidence on one of them.
Yeah, but
What
isn't
evidence?
it possible that they both knew? It was no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the house of Amano. And the two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping. Wouldn't you say my scenario is perfectly probable as well? What do we know about them? We know that he was in jail, and then like someone Viola, so that I don't. He's not yet to show up. Stole a gun. Does this say anything? No.
Wait,
It's shaped like a pair of wings.
where
R
was
and
this?
D is engraved.
where was this thing about the hand?
Was ripped from the Bad Badger's costume, is capable of firing blanks.
Okay, and what about the corpse? The body on the ground? Can you show that off again? No.
Preliminary
Never
finding
mind.
indicate loss of blood resulting from a gunshot wound, entry point, lower abdomen, exit from the right shoulder. The lack of blood around the body suggests that the victim was killed elsewhere, yes, which implies there should be evidence of blood at the real murder site. Yeah, we know that.
Is it because they were in costumes they couldn't tell who the person they were shooting was?
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe. But where do we, like, do we pick this then? Or do we, like, you get what I mean? Like, which one do we pick?
Yeah. Bro, what profits have we got?
So now they have updated it. Separated from her real father, Deacon. Lance
Oracle.
Manuel's girlfriend. This is hard. Yeah, the only thing I can think is that they didn't know who they were in. Hello, Fitzy! Welcome in!
Easy. Easy.
It was no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the House of Amana, and the two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping. Wouldn't you say my scenario is perfectly probable?
Wait, where does it say two?
What?
Where does it say two?
The reunited pair became involved in the House
Yeah,
of
no,
Amana.
hold on. Go for the evidence again. I'm pretty sure it says two,
Where?
but aren't there three?
Oh, you mean like that? So like 3 kidnappers. 2 of them,
There-
yeah.
Yeah?
But so he means like the 2 kidnappers, and then we say there were 3 kidnappers.
Yes.
Oh yeah, stole 3 costumes. Okay, I guess. Sorry, let me see what Fitz said. I've acquired my tech for face tracking. Unfortunately, I've made a mistake. 2 short cables. No!
Good.
Also, no water bottle. Oh no! Why is
No
the
water.
bloody water not working? Bloody hell.
What?
I
What?
think my tits are gonna show again.
It's
Look away, guys, look away!
there.
Woohoo! Now they're gone. And then let me simulate it for Fitz. Dun, dun, dun. Ow! Ow!
Fucking love that cat with the flower.
Yeah, he's really cute actually. And then an extra. Whoa!
And then fucking flew over you.
Yeah. Okay, let me hydrate then for Fitzy. 1. 2. Thank you very much. Now I feel hydrated. You hydrate too, my boy. Okay, we
I
present this
won't
then.
because I want to become a raisin.
Objection! Attention!
Water is always good.
Agent Lang, about this piece of evidence.
Not so fast!
He's interrupting us.
Langzy
says. Confidence is like a soul, and words without confidence are but empty shells.
Damn.
You shouldn't waste your breath on words you have no confidence in, Mr. Prosecutor. Although it's just as bad as to say something in full confidence and be wrong. Whoa, what the fuck?
So we were wrong.
Are you gonna let him lecture you about your self-confidence like that?
I don't need to be overflowing with self-confidence, I just need to think rationally. After all, I only need to be confident in the facts. Wait, did we present it on this one?
Yes.
Oh.
Maybe we present...
No, go next.
You don't think we want to show this? Where it says like...
So...
so...
I think it's the costumes.
Okay.
But on a different statement, because I remember... I just can't fucking recall the statements. I just looked at the 2 thing, you know? Next.
Next.
Ah! Yep, here we go. Meeting planning. They were sitting together in that coffee room. Right?
Oh! That's why the stupid coffee cups! Wait, didn't we get a picture of the coffee cups?
No, it's just like pointed out, but the evidence is still going back to the costumes.
Okay, so this?
No, I think it's still the stone costumes.
Objection!
Yeah. Oh, good job, Larry. Oh my god, my brain.
Thanks. This kidnapping wasn't planned by just 2 people alone. And what kind of proof do you have for that?
Well, have you ever had 2 coffee cups at the same time?
Have you
Yes!
ever worn 2 costumes at the same time? Quite simply, there were 3 kidnappers. Oh my god, he's going into the defensive stance.
Yeah.
4 costumes were stolen from the Wild West area back room.
Oh, the back rooms.
We found one of them in the kidnapper's hideout. But as for the other 3, we can assume they were being worn by 3 different people. We also found a set of 3 cups and 3 folding chairs that were used in the hideout. It all clearly points to a 3-man group. And I believe this 3rd person is the real mastermind behind this kidnapping, behind the kidnapping. Who's this mastermind?
Is it
What?
him?
I present to you the brains behind the kidnapping. No.
Gumshoe! Well, like, I think it's either the dad, for some stupid reason, or it's the son, for some stupid reason.
I think it's the son between those 2 because he looks like an attention whore.
Mm-hmm. And you don't think
And-
it's Lang, for some stupid reason?
Lang is like this the good cop, bad cop, the bad cop.
Okay, he's just an asshole, I see.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense, like the stupid rich kid that's like, oh,
Yeah.
your
Hold on.
attention.
And the other characters we all have, like
No.
Ernst Amano is the one supposed to pay. Kay
Yeah.
is a protagonist. Gumshoe is protagonist. Fucking Deacon is fucking dead. Meekins is like a reoccurring
And he's
character.
stupid.
Yeah, on the next page, Old Fart is a recurring character. Sky is a recurring character, and Lauren is just proven to be not.
Oh, you don't think it could be her?
Nah, she's with constantly with Lang.
Okay, then we try the son.
Take that!
Oh God, the fucking. That's a model! Yes, this abduction was in fact schemed up by Lance himself. Recall what he said when he appeared before us. Did you see the faces of your kidnappers? Did you see the faces of your kidnappers? No, I didn't see their faces, but one was a woman. However, there were 3 kidnappers, which was in direct contradiction to what he said. But, oh shit, but, I only saw 2 people. This guy was being held hostage. It's possible he couldn't see all 3 of them. Yes, but what about when you were being held? I have my doubts about what happened then. Lance, would you mind telling us what happened while you were being held captive?
Yeah.
I really don't remember much anymore, honest. But if I don't tell you at least something, you won't believe me at all, will you?
Nope.
He's like such a weird mix of pretty boy and butt fucking ugly.
Fitz says they massaged his assets. Yeah, they
Oh,
did.
yeah.
They did put like a blur filter on his face. That's why I'm getting the, like in my head, dame, 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 and then like wind in the back of.
I think it's because it's the upscale from the DS.
Maybe.
I was kidnapped yesterday morning. They had me shut in that room, blindfolded the entire time. But the kidnapper suddenly disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside. My hands were cuffed, but it was a stroke of luck that they left me alone. I made my escape and ran away from that room as fast as I could.
That's pretty weak.
Though the underground passage, through the underground passage, I presume. Are you okay?
No.
Oh, sorry, I really didn't want to recall that horrible ordeal, but now you believe me, right? No, not quite yet. How can you not?
No,
Why
him.
do you look at me with icy daggers in your eyes?
It's him.
It just looked like that.
Hmm?
I
It's
just looked
Lance.
like that. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, how can you not? Lance Lang? Fuck. Dude, it's 3 letters. Fit. How can you not? Why do you look at me with icy daggers in your eyes? Because he's a prosecutor, and because they're all like that.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
When he moves his finger, his eye is red. Or no? I thought it was
I think
like,
it's
you
just
know.
like the brown.
Yeah, I guess. It just looks so evil underneath.
Yeah. I'll have you know, Agent Lang, a prosecutor's eye are for discerning the truth. And should they be interpreted to be cruel at times, then so be it. Ugh. There's a sticking point in Lance's testimony. Let's see what he offers up when I push a little.
Push it to the limit.
Rebuttal. Who's kidnapped?
Hold it!
What?
Your voice.
I was kidnapped!
Yeah.
Can you tell us about when you were abducted? Tell me if my voice cuts off, because then I'm going to disable the voice thing.
Yeah, well.
Can you tell us about when you were...
Sorry, abducted.
It was a strange morning. I felt like I was right in the middle of a great calm. And where were you when you experienced this calm? Our family garden, of course! Where else could I have been? Where else could it have been? What?
Yeah, where
he's still
else could it have
handcuffed.
been?
What the fuck? I just realized that.
What the fuck?
Well, excuse me for asking. This child is more princess than prince.
Damn.
Sissy. I was out taking a walk to shake off the morning blah.
I thought he had a hat on.
Yeah, I thought so.
But it's
Every
just a
time I
lamp.
looked. Yeah.
Hi, Heinley. Welcome in.
Then, out of the blue, someone from behind clamps a hand over my mouth. You didn't see your attacker?
Must have been the butler.
They must have used some drug to knock me out. Because before I knew it, I was off in La La Land again.
Nick said, holy crap, I felt the same. It's not a head, it's a freaking lamp.
Every time I look at him, I see the head and then realize again. When I woke up, I was in the kidnapper's hideout already. All tied up.
Hold it!
By that room, you mean the room in the kidnapper's hideout, correct? Yes, but I was blindfolded the whole time, so I didn't know that until I made my escape. Then you were in the same room as your kidnappers. They spoke in hushed tones, but I could catch bits of their conversation. It was definitely two people, and one of them was definitely a woman. I was so scared, I could tell they were nearby, so I didn't dare make a move. Fucking, like, peeking between the fingers, man.
Yeah. I really want to see this guy, like, when you
Right.
reveal, like, if he's a bad
Yeah,
guy.
when he cracks.
Yeah.
The kidnappers disappeared. The room fell into a sudden silence. I had been left behind like an unwanted mutt. What do you mean by unwanted mutt?
You don't know what that means, Edgeworth?
What a pointless question! It's not like he's going to tell you anything new, you know?
Yes, it is.
It's a poetic simile. Simile? You should learn how to use them too.
Simile.
Simile.
Simile. A figure of speech involving the comparison of one thing with another thing of a different kind, used to make a description more empathic or vivid. Wow.
Like a metaphor?
Example, brave as a lion.
Oh. You may look refined on the outside.
Ooh.
But it's no good if you're not refined on the inside as well. The fucking wind blows Jason.
I was right with the dame though.
Damn it.
Hold it!
What a drama!
Yeah.
Then those cuffs on your wrists. I suppose you are still cuffed in that case. What?
Yeah, what?
I am well aware of how I am chained to reality. I couldn't find the key, so I'm afraid that I'm stuck like this.
And nobody helped me, not even the cops. They are truly incompetent.
Even though I escaped from that jail cell, I will forever be prison. Jail cell?
What?
Hold it!
I guess he just means the general room. How did you manage to escape? I wanted to just get out of there, but the door leading outside was locked. Which is why I had to use the underground passageway to make my escape. You remember how it was locked?
With a key outside.
No!
Um,
You want to look at the evidence?
yeah.
Go to the second page.
Well.
One down.
Oh, that's right.
He made a blunder.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
our
yeah.
escape to be equally as hard. This is an invaluable piece of testimony. I mustn't let it go unexamined. Nah,
You made a fucky wucky.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You made
You
a
said
fucking
it-
lucky!
Stop. You say the door leading outside was locked, but was it really?
Sorry.
Stop.
I just want to annoy you now.
God damn it. Oh my god, the handcuff.
Yeah, he did it.
We're talking about that room behind the saloon front, right? Look, I heard that it took quite a few men to get that thing open. Right, Shayna?
Yes, that is correct.
different.
Yeah.
Then take a look at this!
Oh!
What is that? A sword? It's not especially a reliable one if it's broken like that. Allow me to start from the end. My conclusion is that the door was never locked. It was simply held shut by the sword which was used to jam the handle. Lance, even though your hands were cuffed together, you could still use them. If that's the case, then why did you not just simply remove the sword and escape? Well, why didn't I? I was disoriented. Yes, that's it. I didn't notice it. This fucking stupid. As if I should accept such a bold-faced lie.
Yo!
You locked yourself in that room because you had to make yourself look like the victim.
So you mean that he put in the sword and then like crawled down and then crawled up into the room? Oh. Oh, nani.
But you did not, in fact, possess the key to the door. That is why you used the props so to improvise and create a prison of your very own. You've been making this guy out of what? You've been making this guy out to be one of the kidnappers for some time now.
Yeah.
I wonder if you've forgotten something very important along the way.
What?
And what would that be? A motive! What? He literally was ignoring motives!
Yeah.
Do you honestly think that an upright, pure boy like him
Pure boy.
would hatch up a completely pointless scheme, such as kidnapping himself?
Objection!
He wanted his dad's money or something.
And this proves that Lance did indeed have a motive to commit this crime.
What the hell would that be?
Wait, go to the second page.
Fitz says, it was just King Play gone too far! Oh no! I hate when it happens!
That letter. What does it say again?
He needed to shoot his girlfriend? Because he has
Enter
another
loan
girlfriend?
hold on. Look, can you zoom? He has a psycho girl on his ass.
Yeah, but...
Or he's owing somebody money.
Oh, yeah,
Because
of course.
loan company.
Yeah.
He has debt.
You're an
Debt to
idiot.
pay.
Just ask your dad. Dude, help. Okay.
Take that! Like, perfect of a boy.
Fitz says,
put
you
it
know
simply.
rich people be a bit wonky. Yep.
Yep. To put it simply, Lance has a very urgent need for money. This is hardly your typical love letter. It is, in fact, a collections bill. It appears our upstanding boy has accumulated quite a debt. Where the fuck did we find this? Isn't that right, Lance?
Looks like it's hard being the son of a rich man, too.
No.
It must be rough when you have to resort to stealing from your old man, huh?
Ooh, she said it cold blooded. Yeah, right. I give up.
It's not like you could just ask your dad for money, right?
No. It would be embarrassing. I abducted myself.
Lance!
Oh no. It's over, Lolly. In this life, we really are bound to our fates after all.
Yeah, we always were.
All I wanted was to go with you to a new town, somewhere no one would know us.
Fucking pathetic piece of shit. I mean, great.
Oh.
Romantic, wow.
I wanted us to be well off with that 1 million, but now that dream is over.
Oh, Lance!
And then you're giving yourself up? Yes! I had planned to run away from this world with my lolly. Oliver even helped us with the plan, but then he had to go and stab us in the back. He turned on you? Maybe he didn't want to split the ransom money. That's my guess. Oh, there's something more. It happened almost right after you made the drop-off. Yeah, right. When we were alone, he attacked me all of a sudden. After a brief struggle, I was able to contain him and keep him under control. We left him inside that room as Lolly and I made our escape. We wore different costumes and split up.
There we go. Okay, so he is the one with the scary eyes. And she is the one, the normal?
The default one?
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah. That. Yeah.
So she is the one with the gun. Or wait.
No, the bad guy has the gun.
Yes, the one with sunglasses has the gun.
Yep. Lolly left first in the blue badger costume. That would mean the person Officer Meekin saw was Miss Pops. But right then, the old man just had to wake up. I was careless, and he tackled me pretty hard from behind. Then, Oliver put on the bad badger costume. Took the suitcase with the $1 million and ran. I contacted Lolly right away and warned her that he had a gun. They had no idea that they were related, so I thought that it could only end badly.
I still don't believe it! That person was not my father! Because if he was, I just killed my own father!
Huh?
Well...
Lolly! Then it really was you!
What the fuck? Fitz says, yay, patricide! What the fuck does that mean?
Patricide?
Yeah.
Patricide is like family killing within the family sort of deal.
I had
Killing
no
your
idea.
relative.
Oh, the killing of one's father, specifically. Wow.
Nah.
Let me remind you of this man. Why is it weirdly cropped now? Let me remind you of this man. He would definitely not kill his daughter. That man was not my father! I mean, because at the stadium, there was a bad badger pulling the suitcase with the 1 million in it. Dude looks like a testicle? That's my
What?
husband.
What?
But that badger pointed his gun at me, aiming to shoot me dead. That's why I used a gun I got from Lance. There was a gunshot. The other person crumpled to the ground and I ran, scared for my life.
She was firing the blank.
Oh.
I think the big picture's finally coming into focus, don't you?
Yeah. So this... Wait. Because there was one of them that was thrown away in the room where the kidnappers were that had a hole in it.
The hand? Yeah.
Yeah, but this one says that the bad badger is capable of firing blanks. And she was not the bad badger.
Yeah, but it's ripped off from the bad badger.
Yeah, but then it was him that had the real gun. Because he was the bad badger. So she had the fake gun, but or like no gun at all? Question mark?
Well, let's see how it plays out.
Okay.
Lord, forgive me. I didn't think it would turn into something so frightening.
Pete says the real gun was the friend we made all along. Yeah. Still lands.
If only I could have protected you. I was chewing.
So, Miss Pops, she shot her own dad without even knowing who he really was?
If what she says is true.
I guess you should never shoot anyone because they could be your dad. Are you saying she's lying?
Then wouldn't make me pull the trigger faster.
But why would she lie about something like that? What purpose would it serve?
You would be surprised how often people lie without even realizing it themselves, Kay.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
What I mean is...
Oh, Larry?
You'll see what...
Oh, your voice disappeared. What I mean? Larry?
Hello?
Hello?
Is it back?
Yes, now it's back.
What the fuck? I didn't,
You just
do anything.
disappeared. I don't know.
What I mean is, listen very carefully to her confession once more and you'll see.
Okay. Chain of events. Just a chain reaction. That man was not my father, because at the stadium there was a bad badger pulling the suitcase with the 1 million in it. But that badger pointed his gun at me, aiming to shoot me dead. That's why I used the gun I got from Lance. There was a gunshot and the other person crumpled to the ground and I ran, scared for my life. I don't...
Well, we haven't pressed anything.
know. I guess we just pressed him.
Hold it!
Please come down. Let's slowly talk through this.
But I...
All you have to do is simply tell us what happened at the stadium. Leave it to us to search out the truth. Can you do that for me?
Oh, don't say it like that, Edgeworth. All right, so at the stadium. See, she's having the same reaction as me. Maybe
Yeah,
I
I know.
also have daddy issues.
Maybe.
Hold it!
That was the ransom money, wasn't it?
No.
No, those were my savings.
Yes, that's how I was able to identify Mr. Deacon almost immediately. And it was all thanks to what Lance told me.
And what did he tell you?
Well, he called me on my cell phone and told me that Mr. Deacon had betrayed us and had run off with the ransom money. And about how he had a gun. Oh.
Gulp.
Hold it!
Were you able to clearly see the gun?
Yes, I got a very good look at it while it was pointed at me. Oh, Father, why would you try to shoot me?
Do you really think a father would shoot his own daughter, Mr. Edgeworth?
God damn, what's wrong?
I don't know.
I don't know.
She just seems annoying.
I don't want to believe it myself.
But it's true. My father's left arm was raised with a gun in it. Left arm, left. His main was his right. I told you it would come up. I told you, dominant hand. I told you.
It's here. Okay, we presented on the thing.
But then,
What?
like, who was it then? Was it Lance with a gun?
I think it's somebody else entirely.
Okay.
Like, somebody else who wasn't just aware of all the scheme and shit
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, because both of the costumes were missing.
Yeah, both badgers. One was on, there was Bad Badger and Bad Badger gang violence.
Pointed straight at me. I'm about to die, I thought.
Miss Pops!
Huh?
Please calm down and take a deep breath.
Oh, he yelled at me.
God, fuck. And then, would you allow me to please hear that last statement one more time?
Yes, of course. So then now we press.
Yep. Present.
But then, yeah.
Objection!
Ba-boom!
I have here a dossier on your father.
What is that? Just imagine she's so stupid.
And according to this, your father was right-handed.
How could I have known that? Ah, then?
The person pointing a gun at you from atop the stage was not Mr. Deacon.
Rum-bum-bum-bada, rum-bum-bum.
Not so fast.
Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. I think you need to take a refresher course.
For what?
The Bad Badger has a model gun attached to his right hand. Which is why the only hand he could have held the real gun with was his left.
And now we show the hole in the costume.
Isn't it possible that it went down like that?
No.
Hey, Lang, were you paying attention to what Miss Pops was saying?
Yes! Put him in his place.
Then again, I suppose I can't expect someone who has never set foot in court to catch it. You! Enough with the smartness! Out with it already!
He's sweating! Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's hilarious. He's still cocky, but he's still sweating.
Yeah.
Oh.
Miss Pops told us earlier.
There was a bad badger pulling the suitcase with a 1 million in it.
According to you, the Bad Badger had the gun in his left hand. Which would mean that he was pulling the suitcase with his right hand. He couldn't fucking... Is that correct, Miss Pops?
Yes, exactly. And I'm sure it was the bad badger. It had those huge sunglasses on its face.
But if that's the case, even I can see there's a huge contradiction.
What?
Yeah, even I, because you're stupid.
Even I.
Yes, Miss Pops claims to have seen the Bad Badger.
Yeah?
We found a separated Bad Badger head. And yet the
Yeah.
Bad Badger had both of his hands full.
He sure did.
It was probably a Blue Badger costume and a Bad Badger head. Or something like that. These two pieces of information contradict each other, so one must be wrong.
I mean, yeah, we had 2 bad badgers. So the other one had a hole in its hand. Wait, what? I'm so confused now. Miss Pops claims to have
Both
seen
are
the Bad Badger.
correct.
Okay.
Because, they're mixed up. They're both correct.
Thank you, Edgeworth. Thank you, Larry.
Impossible. That just leaves us with an irresolvable contradiction. Miss Pop's entire statement rests on the fact that she saw his sunglasses and beard. But what if that badger wasn't wearing pants on his lower half? He's thinking to himself. This proves that there was a way for the bad badger
Thank
to
you so
freely
much.
use both of his hands. It was only the headpiece.
Headpiece!
Take that!
The costumes have 2 parts to them, a head and the body.
Oh, I get it now!
The head Miss Pops saw was probably really the head of the bad badger. However, it is not possible. Is it not possible that the body was that of an entirely different badger? A different badger?
He's sweating again.
Yes. Or to put it more bluntly, I believe it was the lower half of this badger. A blue one, right?
Yeah, it has to be.
A body of bad badger.
Oh, of course it has to be Frodo because it was the rich kid.
Oh!
Take that!
What? The heck is this? Is it?
It's the proto badger.
Yes, and it's simple. It's a simple matter of process of elimination. Miss Pops was wearing the Blue Badger costume, so we can eliminate that one. And the Pink Badger is of the wrong color, which would have been incredibly obvious. All that is left is the Proto Badger costume. Miss Pops, who was the one who wore the Proto Badger costume?
That was Lance! That would be Lance!
Oh my god, he's such a piece of shit. Are you saying what I think you are? That Lance Amano donned the Bad Badger set and pretended to be Mr. Deacon? On top of which he plotted to shoot Miss Pops while wearing that hideous thing. The stage that was set up in the stadium was nothing more than that. A setup. And its purpose was to lead Miss Pops into believing she had committed murder.
Oh my god, you fucking asshole.
He's literally gaslighting her into believing she killed him. It's so fucked up.
Damn.
Standing there in front of Miss Pops and pretending to be the victim.
Rich and gaslighter.
Idle piece of shit.
Yep.
It was all done so that she would pull the trigger. I have no idea what you're talking about. Why exactly would I have had to do all that, huh? There's but one reason. Lance Amano! You are the real culprit behind the murder of Mr. Oliver Deacon. What?
No!
That's slander! Take it back! You take it back right now!
Take it back.
Just out of curiosity, Lance, which is your dominant hand?
The right. Sorry, the left.
I'm left-handed, but what does it have to do with anything? It depends. According to Miss Pops, her attacker held a gun in his left hand.
Not so fast.
Who is what-handed doesn't prove a thing.
Now your ha and prove a thing disappeared in the mic.
Oh, okay. I'm breathing too loud.
No worries.
Let me. Okay. Should like be removed.
Take your time.
Ah! Who is what-handed doesn't prove a thing.
Oh, yes. Now I get the full hotness.
And besides, now you're just being absurd.
Oh.
It's not like the Proto Badger's bulletproof. One misfire and he would have found himself dead, right?
Objection!
Of course, logically, if he had been shot, he probably wouldn't be here with us. But I believe he had thought of all of that as well and prepared accordingly. And this should be all the evidence you need.
Wait, what?
This is how Lance made sure that he wouldn't be hit by a bullet. The blank? It's a mulligan. It shoots blanks only.
But wait. What? So.
What?
Wait. I'm sorry. So that means
Brain smoking.
he brought a fake gun and a real gun?
Yes, I guess. Like he was using the blank
Yeah.
to give her, so she would shoot at him thinking that she killed
Yeah.
when she feels guilt or something like that. And then I'm starting to lose the two. But literally,
Yeah,
the
but
question
then
right now is,
somehow he died anyway?
yeah, we'll get to that, I guess.
Okay, let's just pretend.
Take that!
We found one half of a Bad Badger costume in the hideout, a broken one. Oh, dude, right. So she was on the stage with the blank, having to defend herself because he was pointing a gun at her, and she was forced to pull the trigger herself, and then he pretended to go down Like, and that's what Miss Oldbeck saw. That, like, Lance pretending to die.
Okay.
We found one half of a Bad Badger costume in the hideout. A broken one.
Oh, and then Lance shot Deacon somewhere else.
Yes.
Oh. But yeah, that's why we didn't find blood. We only found footprints.
Also didn't find a bloody costume, right? It was not the same one that the victim was wearing. Plus, it was missing something.
The dead person in...
Blade! And that something is the model gun that the Bad Badger carries, which can fire blanks. What?
Oh my god. Ooh.
Miss Pops, where's the gun you use now?
I threw it away into the sea.
That makes it a bit tough to verify what it was.
Sorry, I didn't think we would need it.
Although I believe that we can safely assume that it was the model gun in question.
Not so fast.
Not so fast.
I've heard enough. All you've been spouting so far is pure conjecture.
I mean, that's kind of right. No.
I admit that as long as the model gun is lost to us, I can't prove I'm right. However, I can say that the probability that I'm right is very high. Okay, let's pretend that you're right, and that the murder at the stadium was a fabrication.
Uh-huh.
In that case, where do you think the murder really took place, Mr. Prosecutor?
Shit.
I don't know yet. Ha! I knew you were full of it. You already said it right before. However, I do believe that the murder took place during an earlier time frame.
Please wait a second. It's simply not possible because I saw Mr. Deacon after he was restrained by Lance. What?
Saw the victim in a state of being restrained?
What the hell? I came back to the hideout long after the other two. By that time, Lance had already subdued and restrained Mr. Deacon. He had tied Mr. Deacon securely to the beam in the room next door. After that, the two of us put on our costumes and made our escape. Whoa. Wait, no, that's probably not possible.
So, Mr. Deacon must have escaped after two of you left, right?
I thought that it'd attract too much attention if we left together, so I left first. We planned to meet up again at the stage in the stadium. But then, as I was walking through the park, I got a call from Lance on my cell phone.
All of them managed to escape. It looked like he was waiting until I was alone. He also stole the gun from me at the time. And then the murder happened. Mr. Deacon? Mr. Deacon must have overheard their plan to meet up at the stage. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, Miss Pop saw the victim with her own eyes.
Shit.
Which means that the victim was still alive at that time, wouldn't you agree?
I was thinking, like, maybe he put a bag over Edgeworth's head, but then, like, he should have, or she should have seen he was in a completely red suit, so that wouldn't really work. Like, oh, he changed clothes. That would be weird.
Wait.
Hmm?
Why does that sound wrong to me? No, yeah, no. He was similar tied up like Edgeworth was, right? So, I mean, sitting on the ground. Edgeworth. Did Edgeworth have something on his head?
I don't remember.
Like, imagine somebody sitting on the ground, hands behind his back,
Yeah.
and he has his wounds in his abdomen and his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And now, what would you see of those wounds? You would only see one, right? Because the one on the abdomen is like folded in by the legs,
Mm-hmm.
and the one on the shoulder is kind of easy to hide. Like it wouldn't stain the suit.
Yeah.
Like put another piece of clothing on or a badger hat.
I have no idea.
There must be something amiss about this account. Let's see what happens when I examine it in more detail. Pressing. Get pressed,
Oh,
lady.
yeah, get pressed on.
Oh.
Hold it!
When exactly did you arrive back at the hideout?
It was after we had picked up the ransom money.
And where were you up until that time you returned?
I was scouting the park out and making preparations for our escape. I walked around in various areas looking for the best route.
Ah, so each of them had their own roles to play.
After I was done, I went back to the hideout. By that time, Lance has already subdued and restrained Mr. Deacon.
Hold it!
How did Lance look at that time?
I thought he was gonna ask about Deacon, because then if she would be like, he had a red suit on, we know.
Yeah.
He looked shocked. He also looked a little down. When I saw that sadness in his eyes,
Thank you, that's enough for now. And what of Mr. Deacon? What was his situation like?
Yes!
Hold it!
You are sure that it was Mr. Deacon that you saw?
Yes, I'm certain of what I saw.
Did you go into the other room to check?
Lance said that it was best if I didn't get too close to him. Lance, he's such a kind soul. It's not like he was lying to me the entire time.
Then are you telling me that you did not confirm it was Mr. Deacon for yourself?
I checked through the slit of the door that separates the two rooms. He had a bad badger's head on, so I'm absolutely sure. Yeah, no.
Oh!
It was
Oh!
that it just had to be Mr. Deacon.
She saw a bad badger hat?
Well, then we can just do this, right? This head was left in the isolation room. Or do you want to keep pressing?
Yeah, I would honestly present. If not, we can still press.
I was right.
Yeah. Miss Pops! The person you saw was not Mr. Deacon at all.
It was me, your sexy friend. Huh?
The person you actually saw was this person. It was me.
The person I saw was you, Mr. Edgeworth?
I always thought it was a bit odd. Why would the kidnappers adopt me even after I had handed over the ransom?
Uh-oh.
The head! Oh no, never mind. It's not as I thought I saw the face of the kidnappers. If I were them, I would have just taken $1 million and ran. But in the end, there was a point to it all. It was to make me look like Mr. Deacon.
Yeah.
And if that was the reason for which I was abducted, then I believe we can assume that the victim was already dead at the time. Well, Lance, am I right?
Uh-oh.
That's... You showed Miss Pops a person, namely me, with a bad badger head on. And then made your costumes escape together. Or so you pretended.
What do you mean he pretended?
Exactly that. I believe Lance watched you escape and then doubled back to the hideout.
So gullible.
Poor girl. Probably to come and remove the bad badger's head from my unconscious self. And to create his fake prison with the prop sword. He then escaped via the passageway.
Not so fast!
Hold your tongue, boy! Don't get caught up in the tidal wave of words coming out of Mr. Prosecutor's mouth.
I like how he looks like he's holding Lang's arm.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
yeah.
Daddy!
Holding on to. Duh. The truth is, I never liked you girls.
Yeah,
Tidal wave. We've heard a lot come out of you, but I've yet to see a shred of evidence. The victim's betrayal and a subsequent detainment. All of that could have happened while you were out cold. That's right, you were out for quite a while, Mr. Prosecutor.
How would you
How
know?
would you know? Even if that were the case, Miss Pops would have still seen me tied to that beam.
I was scared of Mr. Deacon, so I didn't go into the next room. So I really have no idea if you were there or not, Mr. Edgeworth.
You see, it would seem that you can't prove a thing. Yeah. Who? Who said that? Who the
Father.
fuck? Please, Meekins? Oh! Please wait!
I always knew my son
Mr.
was a bitch.
Apano? Oh, Miles, my boy! It looks like you're really giving it your all. At last, it's not good to cause trouble for others.
Mhm.
But Dad!
Like killing their father.
Let's see, you are the one in charge of the investigation, correct?
Yeah, Gramps.
Yeah, that's right. He puts on
With
shade.
glasses, yeah.
I'm sorry that my son has been nothing but trouble. A man has died.
Mm-hmm.
This probably won't make up for anything, but I have some evidence for you.
Whoa!
Oh, do you now? He took his sunglasses off again. What the? Who's that dude? Is that what I think it is?
Oh.
Good heavens.
The bloody costume.
Yeah,
The badger costume the victim was wearing, and a gun!
it's wet. It couldn't wait around. I couldn't wait around for the police, so I went and found these myself.
That's a bit crazy that he found it.
Yeah, it appeared as that they were disposed of in the sea.
Oh.
Ah! Is there no one in this country who actually obeys the law? There. Now, Agent Lang, please calm down. Huh? What the heck is that scrap of paper?
This appears to be a letter from the chief of police. Please allow Mr. Amano to complete freedom to do as he sees fit. It says,
What? The chief of police? What the? Just who does he think he is?
Oh my god, are we gonna get oh my god, I've lost all English words today. The orange guy in a suit.
Nah, that was before this. I think this plays
the
after.
person who wields the highest authority
In this area. I can't do it.
There now. There is no need to be so upset.
He's just my friend.
Ha! I'm not a cop from this land. So I'm not bound by the laws of your country. You're
Of
in the
course.
country, you
Yeah,
fucking
that's
dork.
how it works.
No. This wasn't meant to strong arm you into anything. It's just a request. I'm only asking that you please respect the laws of the land. I can't really say no to that. However, returning to the topic at hand, it doesn't matter who found the evidence. Its value remains unchanged. All right now, let's take a look at this new evidence. I've already got the results back. I had a special forensics research lab that I'm on good terms with conduct the test. They verified that the blood on the costume belonged to Oliver. As for the gun,
He's a blank.
the only fingerprints they could find were yours, Lauren.
Uh-oh.
What? You disappoint me, Miles. I can't believe that you would cause my son such stress and heartache. What? Is he just trying to protect his son?
Yeah. He believes in the forensics people more.
No. He's making this shit up. That's what I'm thinking. He's trying to protect his son.
Oh, of course.
Thank
Stupid rich people.
goodness I was able to find the final pieces of evidence. With this, you'll have no reason left to push my poor boy around.
Oh.
That's it. They are the case-making pieces of the... These are the case-making pieces of evidence? Ha! I'll be the judge of that. I won't rest until I inspect with 2 guns. I only noticed that now. There's nothing unusual about this area. Wait. Dude, there's something in the head.
Yeah, glass. Sure.
What's this? It looks like there's something inside the costume's head.
Hey, they sparkle! I bet they're really valuable!
Oh, sorry, but they're just pieces of a mirror. But why are they here? What the fuck? Gun? Could this gun be the actual murder weapon? Bullet wound, this bullet hole.
It looks kind of burnt around the edges.
Burned? Wait, those burn marks were left by the gunpowder. This is the most important fact.
So that's what it's
That
gonna
means
be.
point
There's a
blank.
Yeah, there's a third gun.
Why is that?
Because it's proof that the victim was shot at point blank range. Literally held the gun to the belly. Well, are these not the most definitive pieces of evidence you've ever seen?
No.
Thank you, Dad. This should be enough to convince Mr. Edgeworth over there. No. Make no mistake, there are fingerprints on that murderous gun. And they prove that it was Lolly who killed Oliver.
Oh, your evil plan is not gonna work.
But Oliver was also after Lolly's life.
I'm not gonna let you get away with this, asshole.
So, Mr. Edgeworth, even you must see that Lolly was only acting in self-defense.
Nope.
The fingerprints on the weapon, huh?
Oh no, this isn't helpful at all!
Look, Mr. Edgeworth, all I want to do is save Lolly. But in the end, all I can do is watch on as she takes the punishment for her crimes.
So I don't have to go to jail. I'm rich.
That may be all you can do. However, I still have a case to solve and a job to do. The job of unraveling your insidious lie.
Oh.
You wound me. Why won't you believe me, even in the face of all the evidence?
Because it could be faked.
But
Hold it!
those fingerprints, are you sure they belong to Miss Hobbs? There's no mistake about it. Through my connections, I had the best forensic techniques money can buy performed. I found that a bit too peculiar. What? Are you trying to pick an argument with me?
No.
What should I do? Should I raise an objection?
Yes.
Yeah. Frankly, I don't believe that Miss Pop's prints should be on that gun to begin with. And the reason why Miss Pop's print should not be on the gun is... Hold on, costumes? Okay, that's the one used to kill.
just want to see if there's somewhere we can check something.
They found Miss Pop's fingerprints in this gun.
Can you let me hold it for a second?
What the fuck?
I shouldn't if you don't know how to handle it. Besides, Miss Pop's prints are on it.
Look, I'm wearing gloves. Oh, it'll be okay. I just want to take a look, that's all. It's not like I'm gonna run off with it. The only things I don't return are treasures.
Stealing either one would land you in jail, you know?
So that was like her saying someone could have worn gloves.
Of course! The fingerprints couldn't be on it because they're costumes!
Yeah, so do we present this?
No, we present the costumes. Or like a costume? Like,
This one? Or this
yeah, yeah, I think. Try one. I don't know. Oh, hell yeah! It's simply not possible for Miss Pops to have left any prints on a murder weapon. Oh my god, I can't believe they give us the hint with that fucking stupid dialogue. It's because while she was in the stadium, Miss Pops was wearing a costume. Huh? But there's no mistake, we found fingerprints! Well, Miss Pops, do you remember touching the gun at all at any time?
Oh,
Oh yes, as a matter of fact, I did hold it for a bit back in the hideout. I handed it off to Mr. Deacon when he had lands left for the haunted house.
To retrieve the ransom money, I suppose. And there you have it. That is when Miss Pop's prints found their way into the gun.
Why is he mad?
Do you understand now, Mr. Amano? The fingerprints do nothing to prove that Miss Pops has the murder.
Just an accident.
But you still don't have anything to prove that she isn't the killer, right?
What?
You seem very adamant about insisting that your girlfriend is a cold-blooded killer.
Yeah.
I think that kinda hot.
Oh.
What? No way! I'm incredibly worried about her! But that doesn't change the fact that you don't have any evidence, right?
Such an asshole.
That's where you're wrong. I have the evidence. What? How? The story that Miss Pops killed the victim at the stage in the stadium is false or like made up. The whole affair is simply not true because that was not the real crime scene, but a setup. Yeah, that was literally staged. We've been over this. This proves that the real murder weapon was not committed at a stadium at all.
Which one? Could it be this?
They're not. Oh, dude, in the stadium, the setup was shot like shooter was on stage, victim below, but we've just been over the fact that it's point blank.
Oh. But where did we don't have that testimony?
Wait, it does say on one of those Bad Badger heads. It added to one of the Bad Badger heads. That one or the next page? There's two of them. Go.
Yeah, there, you're right.
Hit it.
Take that!
Nice.
Let us take another good look at the costume the victim was wearing. Then, I believe you will see why I insist he was not shot at the stadium.
I don't know anything about guns. I just
This is
imagine
part of the
he's saying,
costume to prove it. The water, eat the
"The
vet.
water."
Take that!
He was wet.
The burner on the bullet hole was made when the victim was shot at point blank range.
Ah, so then you mean the murder Miss Oldback saw at the stadium really was...
Yes, she saw two people, but they were separated by a distance.
That wasn't me.
But if the victim was indeed shot from below the stage, there shouldn't be a gunpowder burn. No!
Uh-oh.
Motherfucker, you took the best of my cookie.
Cookie? What kind of cookie?
Chocolate chip.
Is it from Subway?
No. Just some fucking cheap ones.
I love cookies, especially chocolate chip.
Yeah. Like, what is this? Biscuit, dark chocolate, and chocolate pieces.
Sounds bloody delicious.
Mürbegebäck.
Blah, blah, blah.
Ha! Look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants Prosecutor! Since you seem to know all the answers, why not tell us where the real crime scene is then?
Yeah, right, Nick?
I think I know.
He says cookies in general is good. Yes, I agree. I haven't had cookies in so long. They're delicious.
When I was a kid, we frequently would make we would make a lot of cookies, and we would love like licking the bowl clean.
Where the hell could it seem?
I know. I think I know. Lance set me up to look like Mr. Deacon back at the hideout. If that's the case, then the murder must have happened prior to that. In occasion where Lance and the victim were... No.
Okay.
Larry!
Yeah, what? Didn't I... Sorry, you interrupted me reading and I thought I was done. And the location where Lance and the victim were just before I was imprisoned was... Yep, you saw the broken mirror?
Yeah, the broken mirror.
Oh, yeah. I've got it! I know the real crime scene of the murder. Exactly. Mirror piece in the headpiece.
Take that!
House. I think it's not unreasonable to assume the murder took place in the haunted house. The haunted house! Yes, and I have proved that it is highly likely that the victim was killed there. Yeah, mirror piece.
The glass!
Take that!
These were inside the costume the victim was wearing. They're fragments of a mirror. A mirror? And what does that have to do with anything? Indeed. You don't exactly expect to find pieces of a mirror inside a costume.
Yeah, that's actually pretty dangerous.
However, there's one place I can think of where that is a plethora of mirror fragments.
Thank you, Nick, for hydrate. I don't have that much water left, but thank you. I will
Wanda.
hydrate.
Wanda.
And that is the haunted house.
Thank you, that helps. I've been eating very spicy noodles, so that helps.
Ooh. Yum. Lance Amano, I propose that you killed Mr. Deacon with the revolver in the haunted house. After that, you stole the blue Badgermobile to move his body to the wild west
Yeah, I was
area.
right with the car.
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
The timing of when the blue Badgermobile was stolen confirms this as fact.
Uh-oh, a sexy boy.
Miles, my boy, say no more! I'm sorry, Mr. Amano, but I cannot do that.
Knuckle back!
Be quiet!
Oh?
Make me. Yes, please do something. Stop that boy from speaking any more nonsense. Ernest Amano, correct? I meant you. Now be quiet, Gramps.
Whoa! I told you we were calling him
Fire.
Gramps.
How dare you? I don't need words. The only thing I require is evidence. Decisive evidence. And call these mirror bits decisive is a bit too presumptuous, Mr. Prosecutor.
I have some evidence for Lang that I like him.
God damn, girl.
It's in my pants.
Hey. What? Shayna! Is it supposed to be Shayna? Oh my god, it's Shayna!
Yeah, that's probably what it
Wasn't there a mirror in the kidnapper's hideout?
Yes, there was a mirror in there. A mirror that's for the haunted house.
You see? Isn't it possible the fragments got into the costume there?
is. Nick said for that common pizza, and then hydrated me again. Thank you.
Which?
Yeah.
But Agent Lang. There were no fragments on the floor, so the probability is very low.
Benny! Hello! Bama subscribed for 14 months. Yay! Thank you so much. Hello, sweetie. Ass when he's spreading his ass, and I'm eating Bam's ass when he's spreading his ass. How you doing, Bammy? Welcome in, welcome in.
Probability? Lang Z says, on truth's path, the word probability does not exist. The only thing that does is definitive proof. The question, Mr. Prosecutor, is, do you have the definitive proof you need?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you?
There's solid evidence that proves the murder took place at the haunted house. The answer is no. See, so since you don't have any, shut up!
Oh, tell me to shut up too.
I don't have the evidence yet, but I'm certain the murder occurred around the time I turned the ransom over. At that time, the only people at the haunted house, besides myself.
Nick threw hydrate at me again.
God, dude,
I think
stop.
my water is out after that.
We'll answer Mr. Deacon.
I just had one more, so now I don't have any more water.
Wonder. If I can prove that the murder took place at the haunted house, then I can prove Lance's guilt in connection to the murder.
By the way, Bam says, I'm good, almost finished work. How you doing? Oh, nice! You're soon free. What now, Mr. Edgeworth?
Agent Lang, I have a special request. Yeah? I'd like to prove to you that the scene of the crime was indeed the haunted house.
Why in the world are you asking the werewolf for permission?
Because I don't really have a choice if I want to find the truth. Alright, permission granted. But you're not to touch a single thing, got it? That won't be a problem. All that's important to me is that the truth be brought to light. It doesn't matter by who or how it's done, as long as it is. Ah! China!
I'm here.
Put in the paperwork for the authorization immediately.
Understood. I'll go get the Gate Water Group's approval.
Who was that? Ernest. Now.
Uh-oh.
Let's hold on for a second. There's no need to obtain approval.
Because I have just burned down the entire haunted section.
You will not find a thing to incriminate my son.
Nick says, I'm going to make you empty that water bottle. But you have already!
God damn it, this man.
It's empty.
Mr. Amano. Agent Lang, if you would please take a look at this.
No, he's fired.
What is this? China!
He can't read!
Can't read!
He can't read! Oh my god, you cutie patootie. It's the deed to the haunted house. Oh, he owns it!
Yeah.
He bought it, you fucker!
The deed? Read it out loud!
Gateway? No, fucking hell. Gatewaterland, Inc. hereby bequeaths the property known as the haunted house to Mr. Amano for the lump sum of 1 billion paid in full cash.
Billion. What? As you can see, I'm now the legal owner of the haunted house.
Oh, so now we need his approval. Are you kidding? When did you?
I ran into the owner of the park earlier and we made the deal almost immediately. How quickly you things move when you can prepare $1 million in the blink of an eye. Jesus. That 1 million you paid. Don't tell me it was.
The ransom.
Oh, that's right. This disgusting suitcase belongs to you, doesn't it? don't have any more. I don't have any more use for it, so you may have it back now.
Ew!
You used the ransom money? My Lance is a good boy.
No, he's not.
He even apologized for that kidnapping a bit earlier.
I'm sorry, Dad. I accidentally made my girlfriend shoot her own dad. Okay, son.
So I do believe that I will forgive him. After all, he did return the ransom money. He killed a man.
Yeah.
That's the way things are. So if you would please discuss things with me from now on. Discuss. What is there to discuss?
Right. Get in my bed.
What?
What?
Why, permission to enter the haunted house, of course. Yeah.
Ow!
While we were busy listening to Lance's story, Mr. Amano was out here preempting us.
Nick threw hydrate and I don't have anything to drink, so I need to BRB and get something to drink.
Curse you, Nick!
Curse you!
I curse you with balls full of disease!
Skedaddle, skedoodle, your dick is now a noodle! Okay, BRB.
Escape from the city.
Shut up, Sonic. You ready?
Yeah.
Wait! Nick says I will fight both of you with spaghetti noodles. Fight me.
Oh my. Permission to search the haunted house is denied. End of discussion.
Bruh!
Agent Lang, I want you to arrest that girl.
Bruh!
And Miles, you should hurry on home now, my boy, before I really lose my temper. Yeah, Mr. Mano definitely has the deck stacked in his favor here. What should I do? If I leave it like this, the truth will be lost forever!
Well, you have a expert thief. Maybe ask her to do something? No! To be continued! Oh, I mean, it's a pretty good stop.
Yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Right, lovely, lovely.
Stupid dad, man.
Stupid dad, stupid rich dad.
Bing, bing, bing.
Let me hydrate for Nick then. 1 sec.
Lovely, lovely.
Say that you're lovely. Thank you for joining me today. It was lovely having you. Bye bye. Wait! I want to give a special thank you to Nick, who unbelievably gifted me something on Throne that I never thought I would have in my life.